Hey good people, this is Minawa from MinawaTube, and today we're going to have part 2 of business ideas to start in Thailand. So last time we talked about 5 business ideas that you can start in Thailand. Of course, it's not catered to everyone. It depends on what you are good at. It depends on your experience. And of course, it depends also of whether you're willing to start a business in Thailand or not. But there's other business ideas that I actually would recommend for somebody if you're looking to invest in Thailand to think about and to research about. So let's start now with our video, and I'll give you the 5 business ideas that I think are very lucrative and very profitable. So number 1 is import and export. So doing import and export, it doesn't require a lot of capital. By the way, it depends on what you exactly want to import to Thailand or what you want to export out of Thailand. So it depends on the amount, it depends on the product itself, and it depends on where, of course, you're going to import it from or export it to. And of course, it depends on the taxes, whether it's in the country you're exporting to or whether it's a product that is really heavily taxed when it comes to Thailand. So first, let me talk about importing things into Thailand. So importing things into Thailand, maybe some people might think like, okay, like Thailand almost does everything here. So what can you really import into Thailand? So first of all, you need to do very good research of the market. Don't just say that, okay, this product is very good and it's working very well in my country, so I'm sure if I take it to Thailand, it will work very well there too. No, you have to do very good research, see whether the product is already here in Thailand or whether people have tried to bring this product to Thailand and it didn't work. So you have to do your research. But importing is really a good business here in Thailand. In the year 2019, the money that was used for importing product here in Thailand was around $239 billion. So that is a lot of money. That's a lot of money that Thailand spends in imported goods here in Thailand. So there are many products that are brought here in Thailand, whether it's vehicles, whether it is plastic, whether it is jewelry, a lot of products. There's a large spectrum. And of course, I'm going to make a video where I'm going to just talk in detail about import and export, because that is a field that I am really interested in. And before this whole pandemic, I was almost going to do my first business deal when it comes to exporting products out of Thailand, but it didn't work out because of this whole pandemic. But yeah, of course, I'm still on it, and everybody should who wants to do import and export here in Thailand should really think and study the market really well. I studied the market for over 6 months, and I found exactly the product that I wanted to export out of Thailand. Now when it comes to export, Thailand has a large variety of products that you can export out of Thailand. So whether they're even brand names, let's say factories for brands, big brands like sportwear brands or even clothes brands or beauty products brands, you can actually export them from Thailand to your country, your respective country. Of course, all of this needs a very good research. You need to research your market. You need to research exactly how much it's going to cost you to export the product from Thailand to your respective country. But that market is really booming here in Thailand. Like if you want to export your product, it is actually 2/3 of the Thai economy relies on exported products. So that is something very good. So I know a lot of people, especially from Africa, they go to China to export products from there to their respective countries. But Thailand also has a very good market and a very good system for you to export your product. Yes, maybe it's a little bit more expensive than China, but when you will come and look at it, in Thailand you'll find really very good quality, and the price difference is not very big. So you can do this business also of exporting products from Thailand to your respective country. So number 2 is the IT consultancy company. So if you're good at IT, of course, and you want to open a company that does IT here in Thailand, it's a very profitable business. So as you know that the Thai economy is a very fast growing economy. It's one of the fastest growing economy in the world. So hand in hand, IT also is growing here. The usage of IT is growing here in Thailand. So if you want to use IT here in Thailand, or you want to open a company of IT here in Thailand, that is going to be a very profitable business. So it depends on what field exactly, on what sector exactly you want to fall in. So for me personally, I fall in the data analysis and data gathering. So I love IT so much. I studied that in my undergraduate, and it is what I'm really doing most of the time. So when it comes to data analysis and data gathering, is very important here in Thailand. So a lot of companies, a lot of investors want to know exactly what's happening in the Thai market. So they ask a lot for this freelance data analysis, data gathering, where you can give them some data, you can give them some graphs showing exactly how the market works here in Thailand. So that is one field. But another field which is really booming here in Thailand, it is security, cyber security. So whether it comes to cloud security, whether it comes to your website security. Number 3 is translating services. So Thailand is opening up more and more to the world. So whether you're good at certain languages, for example, whether you're good in certain Western languages, especially English, or even other languages, let's say like Russian or French, German, those are very important languages here in Thailand. A lot of investors, a lot of people who do business come to Thailand and they are proficient in that language. So you being as a translator between them and the Thai government, or between the Thai business associate that works with them, it's very profitable. So when you get into that field, that's very good. Another thing also, that Thailand is also becoming more and more known and strong in the Asian community. So not the Asian, the Asian. So that community is a community that of Asian countries that do a lot of business together. So Japanese, South Koreans, a lot of them are starting a lot of businesses here in Thailand, are building their business, they're investing here in Thailand. So if you know one of these languages, or you want to learn one of these languages, and you open a company here in Thailand that helps with that service of translating from Thai to Japanese, Thai to Chinese, Thai to South Korean, you would make a lot of money also too. And also in the beginning, maybe it's not going to be easy because there's a lot of Thai people who know those languages, but at the same time you can actually start with freelancing. Let's say you start your company, and whenever you get a job, you just freelance it. Let's say give it to someone to do it, and then you give it to the client, and you make money out of it. But with time, you can become a very strong company that everybody knows about, and everybody goes to, maybe to translate government documents, maybe to translate contracts, and maybe for meetings also to be a translator between the Thai party and the foreign party. So translating services also, it's going to be something very profitable if you start here in Thailand. So business idea number 4 is creating a catering business. If you create a catering business here in Thailand, where let's say for weddings or parties or meetings or general celebrations, you can bring food there and you can actually cook whatever they ask you for and take it to them. That is really a very good business. Let me tell you something about Thai people. When it comes to food, you're really on their good side. So when it comes, let's say for example, to a meeting, when you have a meeting maybe with a Thai associate, business associate, or you have let's say another important meeting with a company or something like that, maybe you don't want to do it within your company, within your office, you want to take them outside. So taking them to a good restaurant, taking them to a good place to eat is let's say maybe 50% of the deal. So yeah, food is very important here. So when you're dealing with catering companies, or you want to make a catering company here in Thailand, and you know exactly how to make the food they really like, and you know exactly how to let's say be fast and let's say efficient with the catering business, you will make a lot of money also here in Thailand. But not only making Thai food, by the way, because as I told you, a lot of expats, a lot of investors from other countries, Western countries, Middle Eastern countries are coming to Thailand. So you also have to have good knowledge of other foods. So making Western food, making Middle Eastern food, making Indian food, that's also very good for your catering company, because a lot of people would ask you for, let's say, catering services, and they will ask for certain dishes, not only Thai dishes. So that is idea number 4, starting a catering company here in Thailand. So the last idea, number 5, is real estate broker or real estate consultant. So if you want to open a company to sell, let's say, houses, to sell condos, to sell villas, whether to Thai locals or to sell it to foreigners, let's say expats or something like that. So that's a very good business. But that market is not a very easy market in Thailand. So all the ones I mentioned, even in the first video, the first part 1, and today's video, are considerably easier than starting a real estate company here in Thailand. Why is that? Because real estate here in Thailand is a business that is slowing down in the past couple of years, and the market's a little bit saturated. There's a lot of buildings now. You'll find a lot of empty, vacant rooms, vacant houses, vacant condos inside them, and you wouldn't really manage to deal with them. So if you want to enter into this business, you have to really have a very good plan, especially if you have already a real estate company in another country, and then you move to Thailand and you want to connect, let's say, clients from that country, whether from America or from Western countries or from Middle East, connect them to real estate here in Thailand. That's gonna be the best idea you can do right now. The best way for you to enter into this market of real estate here in Thailand is to connect with other real estate companies out of Thailand, and then try to get clients from other countries who want to settle in Thailand, let's say, for example, retire in Thailand, or expats who started their business here in Thailand, and then you can maybe make money out of that. So that's my 5 ideas of businesses that you can start here in Thailand. If you like this video, please press the like button and subscribe, and share it with your other friends. And if there's anything that I didn't mention, please comment down below. So thank you very much for watching. Soon I'll be making videos for each business idea and giving more details and more information for new people out there who are very interested in starting a business here in Thailand. So thank you for watching.